At 5 p.m. last night in Westminster, only the odd Palestinian flag hinted at what was about to take place. Within 20 minutes, the streets outside Parliament were being blocked by the number of pro-Palestinian protesters calling for a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war.
I love London. 1 million in the street. I mean, London is number one when it comes to fairness. When we saw what we saw, we felt compelled to go. And the fact that we have a Home Secretary that called us hate marcher is out of this world. I have never experienced something like that in my life.
The vast majority of protesters gathered were calling for an Israeli ceasefire. However, some vocal opposition was also present.
Release the hostages! Hamas ceasefire!
I think Londoners are divided, of course. You know, lots of people who are themselves Muslims are naturally sympathetic to Palestine. I am sympathetic to Palestine, but my Jewish friends are terrified about what they see going on these protests because they see no boundary between the people that want to stop the bombing and the people that want the Jews murdered.
As the rally continued, it appeared that police were struggling to control the number of protesters arriving in Westminster. The roads around Parliament were obstructed by people attempting to reach the main protest. At 6 p.m, the police released a statement saying that traffic continued to flow. However, this was only after diversions were put in place. Just minutes ago, the street here in Westminster was clear, but it's now been overwhelmed by pro-Palestinian protesters calling for a ceasefire as Parliament sits to vote on that exact issue. The sheer scale of support for Palestine in London tonight is overwhelming. However, not everyone agrees. It's clear that it's a divided city at a divided time. James Tillotson, City News.